In this video, we'll be covering everything you need to know about the 20th century for your test. The early 20th century was a period of optimism in the UK, characterized by social progress, such as the introduction of old-age pensions and free school meals. This feeling of optimism was cut short when World War I broke out, which was a war between the Allied forces, which Britain was part of, and the Central Powers. The war started in 1914 and famously ended at 11 a.m. on the 11th of November 1918. A key battle you need to know about was the attack of the Somme in France in July 1916, which saw 60,000 British casualties on the first day alone. In total, 2 million British people were killed during the war. In 1913, the British government promised Home Rule, which would allow Ireland to be self-governing with its own parliament but still part of the UK. This was delayed due to the outbreak of World War I. Tension intensified and guerrilla warfare started. By 1921, a peace treaty was signed. In 1922, Ireland was divided into two countries. In the north, Northern Ireland was formed for those loyal to Britain, and the rest of Ireland became known as the Irish Free State. In 1949, the Irish Free State became a republic and had its own government. The conflict between those who remained loyal to Britain and those who wanted full Irish independence was known as the Troubles. The interwar period was between the end of World War I in 1918 and the start of World War II in 1939. In the 1930s, the world entered the Great Depression. Traditional heavy industries such as shipbuilding were heavily impacted, but new industries such as the automobile and aviation industries developed. The BBC also started regular radio broadcasts in 1922 and the world's first regular television service in 1936. In 1939, Germany's invasion of Poland started World War II, which was fought between the Allied forces, including Britain and the Axis forces. A famous moment was at Dunkirk, where 300,000 British and French soldiers were evacuated using many civilian fishing boats. This led to the Dunkirk spirit. The Battle of Britain was an aerial battle that Britain won against the Germans. Despite this, the German Air Force continued bombing British cities at night, known as the Blitz. D-Day was the landing of the Allied forces on the beaches of Normandy in France on the 6th of June 1944, which eventually led to winning the war. Winston Churchill was a soldier and journalist who became Prime Minister during World War II. He is famous for being an inspirational leader who was paramount to Britain's victory. Some of his famous quotes include, "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and sweat, and we shall fight on the beaches." Another is, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few." In 2002, he was voted the greatest Briton of all time.